Hi, my name is Carmel Gerber, and I'm the co-founder and VP Business Development at plaYce. In computer gaming today, there are two flavors. There are the high-end games, and there's the casual and social games. So I'd like to see a show of hands. How many people here have bought a high-end game? Okay, good number of people. So you know the experience, right? So you go to the store, you spend about 50 bucks on a game, you go home, you spend about an hour installing it, or maybe you found it online and you download it, and you spend an hour downloading it, and then you install it, you start playing, and a lot of times it's crap, it's boring, you've wasted all this time and money, and you're never going to play the game. Okay, so there's also casual and social games, right? And they have quick web-based access, but the experience is just flat. It's like gaming back in the 80s. It's 2D, there's no action. We at plaYce wanted to create a completely different experience. We believe that people should be able to send a link to a friend, jump to a site together, and play a really hot, immersive 3D game. No DVD, no download, and no cost. And that's why we built plaYce. plaYce is a destination site for high-end games with high-end gameplay. Our emphasis is on quick engagement, so there's no download. And our games are multiplayer, so we link people to their social graph. Lastly, we're a platform and a publisher, so we're able to leverage the creativity of multiple game developers. Now, we're very lucky. Our VP of production is Stuart Bond. Stuart was one of the first employees at EA, and he was responsible for a number of their hit titles while he was head of EA Studios. So let's get to plaYce. At plaYce, we're making the world a playground. So as you can see, we have the whole world, and games are based in places that people recognize or places that people want to visit. And the dots represent different games. And if you see a blinking dot, that means that a game is just about to begin. And you can choose a game by genre or by location. Now at plaYce, our focus is on the social experience. So we enable people to import their friends from their existing social networks. Right now we're using OpenSocial, but soon we'll have an application for Facebook. So you can import your friends, and then you can see where they are in the world, and you can see where they're playing. And we also have text-based chat so that we can talk to people about the games they're playing and the strategies they're using. But let's jump into a game. We can jump into a helicopter rescue game that's taking place on the streets of New York City right now. Now, our emphasis is on quick engagement. Our emphasis is on quick engagement. I think we need the mic up. Our emphasis is on quick engagement. So you should be able to send a friend a link and jump into a game or jump from game to game right away without a download. Our emphasis, again, is no download. Now, what you're seeing here at this level of graphics, this is really revolutionary. To have this high level of graphics quality streaming at this rate, at a fast frame rate in the browser is something truly unique. There was no download. You typically only see this graphics quality and this high level of gameplay in AAA games, which, as I think you're catching on, you would need a DVD or a download. And this is possible because we have a phenomenal development team based in Israel. And their experience, they have very unique experience. They worked in high-end military simulators as well as consumer web-based applications. Our leading-edge technology really takes advantage of the latest innovations in graphics cards, but we've also optimized it for lower performance computers as well. And our patent-pending streaming optimization technology enables us to stream very dense scenarios in the browser over a standard internet connection. There's no download. Now, getting back to our mirror world, what we're doing is we're creating a mirror world. It's a virtual world based on real-world imagery and data. So what we've done is we've taken a lot of different open source material from satellite imagery, digital terrain maps, GIS information, and we've created a huge database that we're able to stream over the internet without a download. And our world is very exact. So that means every pixel has a world coordinate. And like other GeoWeb applications, every pixel also has an HTTP address. So that's how we can quickly jump into a game. Now let's talk about the games. We actually don't develop the games ourselves. Instead, we partner with independent game developers. Now, if you're familiar with the gaming space, you know that the big source of creativity is the 13,000 independent game developers. And we provide them with something that we call game infrastructure as a service. So we allow the developers to come to our site. They can choose any location to base a game. We then provide them with an API. We provide them with advanced 3D tools. We host the game. We provide marketing and user acquisition strategies. We also help them with monetization. In addition, we provide them with analytics so they can see how people are interacting with the game, and they can change the gameplay. So this is an area we have. It's an island scene. So with our game infrastructure as a service, the game developers that we spoke with estimated that we can save them between 50 and 70% of their game development costs. Between 50 and 70%, that's huge. That means that they can create many more games at a higher quality at a fraction of the time. Something else we allow them to do is once they've built a game in one location, we enable them to port that same gameplay to another location. So they're able to make sequels in record time. So with game infrastructure as a service, game developers focus on what they know best. They create the game, they create the gameplay, and we take care of everything else. Now let me tell you about our revenue model. We are not a tools company. We are a destination site. Our games are free to users and free for the game developers. So what we do is we monetize from advertising and virtual goods. And if you're familiar with the virtual good markets, you know that it was $2 billion in 2007, and it's one of the fastest growing revenue streams on the web. So to sum up, at plaYce, we're making the world a playground with high-end social games. Everything is based in a mirror world. And our games are quick engagement. They're in the browser. There's no DVD and there's no download. We are a platform and a publisher, so we're leveraging the creativity of multiple game developers. We invite you to come and play in our world, and we hope you'll come to our website and sign up for our beta. Thank you.
All right.